This is the last section in Unit 4 for trigonometric functions. This is the law of cosines. Once again, just like the law of sines, this can be used with an oblique triangle, triangle without a right angle, and also it can still be used if you have a right angle. The law of cosines is derived by using the Pythagorean theorem, and it's not a complicated derivation. It's actually in your textbook, but I try to show students the pattern that you'll see. And you'll see Pythagorean theorem in here. And don't forget, when you're labeling a triangle, we typically label the hypotenuse the letter C, but this isn't a right triangle, so there is not a hypotenuse. So you can arbitrarily use any letter, word, number, or anything you want to label the sides. The important part is that the angles and the sides opposite those angles usually have corresponding letters. So if I have side A, there's angle A. Side B, angle B. Side C, angle C. So if this is A squared, this is B and C that are squared, and then BC. If this is B squared, then A and C go here and here. And if C squared is here, then A and B go here and here. And there's truly only one formula. It's just written 3 different ways to make it easier for students to understand. There are 2 cases in the law of cosines. So if I have a triangle, and it doesn't matter what the triangle looks like, it doesn't matter what I label as sides. But the first case is side, angle, side. So you're given 2 sides. Say I'm given this side and this side. The angle has to be between the 2 sides. So it has to be this angle here. This is side, angle, side. If it's not the angle in between, it's going to be side, side, angle, and you have to use the law of sines. And notice, I'm not given 2 angles. If you're given 2 angles, then it has to be law of sines. And then the next case is really simple. Side, side, side is if you're given all 3 sides. And the thing that you have to worry about here is because of the way the calculator is programmed, if you're given 3 sides, always find the largest angle first. If you don't do that, you could end up with getting the wrong values. So that's the safest way to do it. When you're solving triangles using the law of cosines, once you find one item, you could use either the law of sines or the law of cosines to find all the missing sides, and you get to choose. Once again, there is a formula derived from the law of cosines to find area of a triangle. So the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. That's important for you to know from here on out in math classes. But this year we're just not going to take the time to do it. The formula that comes from that is called Heron's formula. Heron's formula uses a semi-perimeter, which you would take all 3 sides, add them up, divide by 2, and use that number in this formula here. But like I said, we're not going to do that this year.